Good morning, everyone. So let me do a quick recording of what has transpired today so far. So we know from last week, price came into this H1 demand, right? So it came all the way down into H1 demand, right? Um, Typically, what we would have done before in the past would have been to get in on a buy on this immediately, but no, we didn't. And during last night's call, I kind of mentioned something yesterday during the call last night on what transpired on. Let me look all my images. Something that transpired on Friday, right? So I had this um, setup here. So we had price then come and pierce. So you can see this here. You can see my mouse right here. Price actually breached that supplies that demand zone. So this is the entire demand zone on the 1 minute time frame. So price breached it and it gave us a significant move that went all the way up, right? So what that did was to break all this, you know, structure, and that was kind of the final there, right? And so I was looking at the point when price did this move here. I was looking for an area, possible reversal area, and price never came back to that area. But what price kept doing was he gave us this liquidity sweep here and follow through as well. So liquidity sweep, expansion to the upside, breaking structure, which meant that we could take a trade. I took a trade on Friday, very quick trade on Friday, see only 4 pips, and that failed, right? No problem. Um, but then later in the day, um, we saw around 6 o'clock actually. Yeah, around 6 o'clock, price came into that area that I was looking at. All right. And I didn't take the trade because, come on, Friday, 6 p.m. on Friday, I didn't take the trade. However, when I planned to take this trade, I was also looking at, you can see this area here, we had the same balance here and also a supply. Um, and so when the market opened last night, Sunday night, price went straight into that area. So if I had taken that trade on Friday, that would have been a clean trade. So that shows that the concept principle works. I just did not take the trade. All right. And so price comes all the way down again, gives us this low. Then it comes and does not take this low here. However, what price then did after the Asian session was it took the low, Asian session low. Can you see that? It took that low, gave us, a move that broke this high here, then pushed all the way down and took liquidity. So can you see clean liquidity? So this morning around, it was before my exercise. This would have been around 7:45. Yeah. So sometime around then. So it was 7:45 was around there. So I followed this move, right? Then wanted to take a trade when price pulls back into this area here, which is really, really discount area for me to buy from, and then follow price to the upside at least to Asian session high. Um, the price didn't quite pull into that, so I didn't have an entry. However, what the price do? Price came, gave us another um, liquidity sweep here and followed through, pull back, follow through, liquidity sweep, follow through. So there is clearly bullish, pressure in the market right now. And so based on that, after my exercise, I then decided to look for the next opportunity. And that's where we came with this. So the sweep here, the follow through, looked for an entry around here, and that's how we got into this trade here. stop loss below this area here, but I still have this area for something for to still consider when I'm ready to get into the position at some point, right? So that's still something to watch out for. And so we're now on that trade, and you can now see what price just kept doing. It kept giving us even sweeps, follow through, pull back, and is respecting this trend line now. Then what did price do at this area here? It came swept again, liquidity below here, below the trend line, took liquidity here, and it has now given us a push to the upside, right? So with that push to the upside, I've done my 3 to 1, and now we're just gonna wait to see where this takes us to. 3 to 1, partial profit taking, stop loss move to break even, and we are now moving to the upside, as it were. So if you look at this, if we go to the 15 minutes, let me see if I can see 15 minutes here. So if you follow it, it will be too busy. So let's use this. So if you go to 15 minutes here with the wave strategy, you can see on the 15 minutes that we actually have now a cross. So this is all part of the proof that price, at least temporarily, will move up. Um, so there's this Asian high to take. It's taking the first one. There's a second one. There's also a third one, I think, up there, right? So price could eventually go all the way up there. But we don't know. Whatever price presents, that's what we will follow. But right now, we've locked in some profit. Even if price comes back and takes me out, there's a one um, half of the 3 to 1, so 1.5 to 1 that has now closed in profit. So we'll see where that takes us, as it were. So let's follow this thing through. And you see, once again, you don't try to predict, as it were, and you just respond as price is responding, and just follow the flow. All right, hope that helps. At any point, if you have any questions, please do let me know, and I'm always um there to respond. Okay, you take care now. Cheers.